got some more drama going on, and today it's with Alec Baldwin, who I'm not super familiar with. Like, I know that he's an actor. I'm sure I've seen him in some things, but outside of that, like his personal life and I don't really know all that much about him. I know there was that situation with the Rust setting where he shot and killed somebody, and some people feel differently about it. I know some people blame him. Some people understand that it was a mistake. I don't blame him because I guess, like, from everything I know, like, you're the actor. You're not the one setting up the prop gun or anything like that. So when you use it, you don't expect that it's actually going to shoot somebody. So in my mind, I kind of even feel bad for him because I feel like he's got to have some kind of trauma from that. Unless somehow he was involved in it, or it was determined that, like, he slipped the bullet in there, then that would be different. But if that wasn't the case, I just don't understand how you can blame him and not the people that set up the whole situation. And I'm pretty sure that the girl that did set up the prop gun went to jail. Regardless, that's not completely what this is about today. This kind of goes into a much deeper topic that we'll talk about. But let's just run the clip that's going all crazy viral over Twitter right now.
Alec, can you please say free Palestine one time? Why did you kill that lady? You killed that lady and got no jail time? No jail time, Alec?
So sorry.
No jail time, Alec. You're putting innocent people in jail, Alec Baldwin.
I'm so sorry.
Free Palestine, Alec, just one time, and I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone, I swear. Just say free Palestine one time. One time. One time.
Call the police.
One time, Alec. You know he's a criminal. You know he's a criminal. Come on, Alec, just say free Palestine one time. One time, just one time, please, and I'll leave you alone. Free Palestine. Israel, Zionism. Please say it. One time.
Could you do me one quick favor?
So I'm sure after seeing this, people have mixed emotions on it. Some people are like, get it, Alec. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she deserved it. Other people are probably saying this is too much. Like, why would you try to grab her phone? Or I saw something say that he punched her in the face. I don't know that that's true. It looks more so like he just slapped the phone out of her hand, if anything at all, or grabbed it, something like that. And I don't really blame him. Like, being a celebrity obviously comes with a lot of perks, but it comes with a lot of bullshit too. Situations like this where someone decides that they could just see you in public and harass you. And she tries to throw shots at him saying, like, you know, you killed a woman, you put the wrong person behind jail, which is kind of what I talked about in the beginning of this video. I don't agree with that. I feel like if you're the actor on set and you had nothing to do with the prop gun besides they give it to you, they tell you it's a cold gun and you're meant to use it in a scene, and you do that and somebody gets shot, I just don't see how that's your fault. Like, to me, that it's an unfortunate situation. I think the most unfortunate thing is that the person who actually got in trouble for it only did like 18 months, or they probably will do less with good behavior. I think that is crazy. Now, obviously, if they can't prove that they put the bullet in there on purpose, I guess you can give them a pass, but it's like, why would live bullets even be on the set? Like, it's a movie. That part kind of confuses me. I don't really get that. But regardless, what I really want to talk about is the fact that she is constantly screaming, free Palestine, F Israel. Now, I've not followed everything that's going on with this, so I'm not going to dive deep into the details of it, but it's more so just this whole mentality of trying to force somebody to say free Palestine or to be on Israel's side, or like, you just try to push your narrative on people. I think that it's absolutely crazy. Personally, I've blocked a lot of these words and muted them on Twitter because I don't want to see this every single day of my life. And I know that some people are going to look at it like, well, that's irresponsible. Just because you don't want to see it doesn't mean it's not happening. Like, imagine if you were over there. Like, I get all of that. I'm not saying it's not important what's happening. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be invested in trying to help situations out. But it's just like, there was a point in time where every day I opened up Twitter, I'm seeing little kids dying. And again, people are going to be like, well, imagine if that was your kid. Imagine, you know, this, that, or the third. Like, how can you pretend that it's not happening? And it's like, I'm not pretending it's not happening. But my mental health doesn't want to open up Twitter and see a dead kid every single day. I don't want to see conflict every single day. Like, I get it. I'm blessed that I live in America and we're not dealing with this in our country. And I know a lot of people look at it like America is a problem around the world and has caused all sorts of shit. I'm not here to argue any of that. But I want to enjoy the fact that we are blessed to not have this going on at some point in time. I don't want to constantly have just negativity on my feed and death. And I don't think that I'm wrong for that. I don't. Like, I will educate myself on certain situations. I will speak on certain situations. you know, I get it. I will back certain things that will try to help people around the world. Like I'm cool with all of that. But to think that it needs to be in your face all the time and that you should approach people and like just do what this woman did to him is kind of crazy to me. It's just I just think that some people, some days you don't know what they're dealing with, you don't know what they're going through, you don't know other stuff that they're struggling with in their life, and they don't want to have to deal with it. And so that's why I don't know, this whole like all of this shit that happens around the world, like as soon as this conflict, if ever, gets resolved, I get it. It's probably been going on for a long time. But as far as like, have we been talking about it forever? Like 2 years ago, half the people I see on Twitter that are tweeting about it every single day weren't talking about any of this shit. But I'm sure that this conflict had been building up for years and years and has spiked in the past as well. And no one's talking about it till now because it's all over social media. And at some point, I guarantee you a lot of these people will move on to the next topic that's going crazy and they just want to shove it in your face and shove it in your face. And I'm just tired of it. Am I the only one that feels that way? Like I'm tired of it. Like I will acknowledge things and I want things to get better for people around the world, but it's not at the expense of my mental health, of me having to see this shit every single day. And I get it. If we all ignore it, if we all act like nothing's happening and we all mute then nobody's going to be putting any effort towards trying to make this shit. But I get it. That's how people feel. And I'm glad that there's people out there that are willing to wake up every day and just invest their mental state and their life into trying to push a certain side and make things better. And that's great. Like, it's not me. I'm just sorry, but it's not going to be me. Like I want to wake up sometimes and see a little penguin running and falling over and be able to laugh and smile and have some good things happen because there's enough shit in my life that I deal with already. And I'm not saying it's as bad as what's going on other places, but I'm not here to play the compare game, right? Like just because worse shit is happening other places doesn't mean that what I'm dealing with or what I go through in my life or the people around me is less important, right? Like it's important because it's my life. It's people that I care about. And that's what I'm going to focus on mostly. And again, I'm not saying that I don't care about these other places, but holy shit, stop trying to shove it down our throat. Like it's sickening. Anyways, that's just my opinion. Another little rant by me. I just saw this trending on Twitter and I wanted to talk about it. So let me know what you guys think down below. I appreciate you and I'll catch you in the next video, homies.
I want a bag for the shit that I'm doing. I'm pulling up, grabbing a spliff, and I'm coolin'. I'm after the cash, any bitches and units. I do them like cameras. I'm clicking and shooting. I'm just going till I can. I'm the chosen in the camp. I got some hope. I've been holding it all back, but now I throw it in the batch. My nigga, I'm cooking. All the baddest bitches looking. I've been hoeing since my past. All the fans are getting hooked, cause after shaking up the goods, it started looking like it's cracked. Ain't nobody out there better than I got problems, I just set them aside. I put work in, then I head to the sky. Give them love and then I tell them goodbye.
Hey, they said that I couldn't do what I'm doing, like what were you thinking?